Hello. Today's class is about inspiring joy and making space. A little bit about taking up space. That's something I talk about a lot, is really just expanding our body and our energy so that we take up appropriate space. But we're more going to focus on making space from the inside out. So in our movements, we're going to move in all directions and we're going to take up space in a variety of planes and directions so that we can feel more spacious, more energized, more open in our body and our energy. We're going to get started right away down on child's pose on the mat. So go ahead and land. So you'll want to drop your head all the way down, maybe support it with your hands or a block nearby. I'm going to keep my head lifted so I can talk. Start to take deep breaths, and just in any way that feels right to you, just breathe bigger. And on your exhale, soften from outside to in. And that inhale should be from the inside out, expanding. And your exhale, soften. So I really want you to focus on that inhale here. Each time you take an inhale, see if you can sip just a little bit more breath in. And make sure you exhale fully. On your next inhale, see if you can really inflate your entire back body. Exhale. This time, inhale into front body and sides where it's more congested, tight, because you're laying on your legs. Take about 3 more breaths like this, and I want the inhales to be expansive but also observational. Find places that need a little bit more opening. See if you can breathe and expand into those physical spaces, even though we know our breath doesn't actually travel beyond our lungs. And even with that common knowledge, it's helpful to connect parts of our body to breath. Helps build a relationship from our mind to our body. And it helps us feel present in space. One more breath in the most natural way that feels good to you right now. And inhale, hands and knees. So find your hands and knees. Hands should be directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Start to move into cow-cat. So on an inhale, that's your cow. You drop your belly, open your heart. On your exhale, round upper back, push hands and knees, really arc, just like you were doing in that expanding, but this time we were adding the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I want you to do this a couple more times. This fluid breath with the body. And if your body starts to say, let's move this way or that way, go ahead. If your body doesn't want to do that, you just want to stick with this straightforward approach, that's the answer. This is a great time to notice, is there tension Is there some place that feels a little sticky? And is there some place that feels really strong, really open, really free? You can have both at the same time, and most of us do, quite honestly. Do one more cow-cat, any which way. Good, and then come to hands and knees. Make sure your knees aren't too wide. Sometimes they move when we're moving around. Take your left toes back. I'm actually not in a great placement for this, but I'll walk forward. Take your left toes back. You can keep your toes or the tops of your foot down, just depending on what kind of surface you're on and what feels good to you. And I want you to just draw your left leg in a kind of a half circle and then back behind you. And if you're kind of like have a bumpy surface like I do, just kind of move over that. You don't need to make it uncomfortable. Let's do that 3 or 4 more times. So for these last couple, you can just keep it just like this. Or you can bring your right hand, so that's opposite hand, in front of your mat or in front of your shoulders. So arm and leg are reaching in opposite directions, and then you go side, opposite direction. And I do want you to keep it close to the ground so that there's some control here. If we're just kind of flinging our legs and arms, it would be a different approach. Couple more. Let's do 2 more. Good. And then go ahead and return to center, but lift your left leg. Let's start with just the leg again. Same leg we're on. Inhale. Exhale. Nose to knee. Inhale long. Exhale. Nose to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to continue or add on right arm lifts. Exhale. Knee and elbow. Inhale long, exhale. Inhale long, exhale. Inhale long, exhale. Let's do 2 more, either one, just knee or knee and elbow. Inhale long, exhale, hand down, and take a moment up on your fingertips, kind of move around a little bit. Same thing with your knees. You can almost pad your knees as if you were like a cat. And then go ahead back down. Second side, same thing. Right leg behind, either tops of foot or on your toes. And then slide to the right and back. To the right and back. Do this a couple times. It's okay if you're in a small space like I am. Okay, keep going. Or left hand forward. Match the movement, opposite side of body. Let's do 1 more. Arm and leg, or just leg. Return to center. Left hand lands for a moment. Lift right leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stick with it or add on left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. And then return hands and knee, and again, just kind of wash it out of the body. That's an important part of making space. We've got one more thing to do here. It may not be for everybody, as we're still kind of early on, but hopefully we'll feel warmer than we did a few moments ago. Bring your left leg long. Option to stay just like this and just stay. Or bend your left knee, and that might add something different. Maybe you lift your heart. Or lift your right hand as well. Hand holds top of left foot. Push left foot into right hand. Open your heart. Inhale, expand long. Exhale, hand down. Barrel roll the belly. Other side, right leg long. Option 1, stay like this. Option 2, bend your right knee. Option 3, left hand up. Or if you can hold the foot, push the foot into the hand, lift the heart and breathe. Inhale long, exhale down, barrel roll the other way. Maybe you can't remember what that is, that's okay. And downward dog. So take your time getting into downward dog, and once you're there, move around in the way that feels good to you. Really just breathe. Inhale, forward plank. And most people do need to move their feet back. So you're in a true plank. Hips, heart, and heels all in a line. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do this a couple times. And I've got my feet kind of wide as I'm in preparation for where we're going. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Let's do one more just like that. So continue just like that. Or if it feels safe in your body, on an inhale, inhale and then lift your heart. Keep your hips off the mat. Exhale, downward dog. So it's like an upward dog with toes tucked. If it hurts the back, stay with plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, twice more. Inhale, taking up space, making space within. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw your right foot through, but drop left knee down. Inhale, move into your low lunge. Really lift your heart. And then option here, I'm going to tuck my back toes just for a little more stability. Option here to drop your right arm. That's stage 1. And then you can kind of keep dropping the arm and maybe even sink into the hip and bring your right fingers towards the ground or to a block. So we want this to be kind of expansive, bigger than you normally would. But again, always working within safety. One more breath, this side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, straighten right leg and fold over that straight right leg. Stay just like this, or inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe here. Bend right knee. Lift up, inhale, low lunge still. Exhale, hands behind back, interlace. Open your heart. Option 1 is that you keep your heart open with this clasped and you tuck your toes and lift your back knee. Option 2 is you simply release the hands, bring them down, and then arrange yourself up high lunge. Either way. Once you're in high lunge, take a deep breath. Inhale, free up the arms. Exhale. Inhale, straighten both legs for more space. Exhale, bend and twist open into a revolved high lunge. Inhale, straighten leg. Exhale, get in there, twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale all the way around into peaceful warrior. So bending right knee, getting low in right thigh. So we already side bend on this left side. Now side bending on your right side. Balanced asymmetry. Inhale, straighten right leg as you're leaning back, reverse triangle. On an exhale, follow the lead of your right hand to your shin. Twist open, triangle pose. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, pivot over right leg. So you're going to turn your hips forward and lift your left heel. Drop it down. Inhale, kind of soften the right knee as you lift your heart. Exhale, fold over right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. Straight right leg. Option to stay here and stretch. Or left fingertips down, lift right arm up, revolve triangle. This is usually a pose that I take a longer build into, so just see where you're at. Steer your right hip back, take a deeper breath across your heart and the back of your heart. Take a full inhale. Exhale, hands in front of right foot. Lift left leg to sky, standing split. Option to stay like this, or drop into a tuck and lift. Inhale, tuck, inhale, and tuck. So we'll do 2 or 3 more of those. Final option, only if it's safe for you. It's something you've done before with instruction. Place hands at plank setup and do a little tiny hop, hop, hop. When you are ready, everybody step your left leg back. Send your right leg open to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left and then right, big circle. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, twice more. Good, downward dog. Pause. So choose downward dog, child's pose, or some other place to rest so that you can reconnect inward. We always need to anchor. We always need to ground down. It's essential. And it's especially essential for when we're expanding outward. So take 2 more breaths in whatever pose you're in right now. Let everything kind of return. The energy that you have, the excitement that you have, the capability of your body. It all comes right back to you. Making space from within. Downward facing dog. This time, just 3 of those planks. Inhale forward into plank. Make sure you've got the long setup. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Now add on to the upward dog 5 times or stay with the plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale. Couple more. Good, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high, open hip. Exhale, send left foot through to hands, drop right knee. Come on up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Reach your arms up. Stay here. We're set up for some stability with right toes tucked under. And simply drop your left arm. See what that does. Maybe you can keep coming into a side bend, which might kind of throw you off balance. You almost might skip into this more deep variation, a little deeper side bend, sinking into the hip. Only if it feels okay in your body. Maybe grab a block. One more breath. Inhale up. Wobble as needed. Exhale, fold over left leg. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Bend left knee. Keep those back toes tucked under. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, peel it down. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open your heart here. Stay like this or tuck your right toes and lift your heart here. Inhale, arms up, high lunge, get steady. Exhale. Next, inhale, straighten left leg just to get some more space in the trunk. And then exhale, get low as you twist open towards the left. Inhale. Exhale. If you feel wobbly, it's probably that you have too narrow of a stance. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way around. Right into peaceful warrior. So make that side bend reciprocal on the second side. Really opening up left side body now, tightening up the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Actually, let's just take a moment, stretching back. Left leg straight. And now on an exhale, peel your left hand forward to land on your shin. Triangle pose. For me, this is the quintessential pose for taking up space and feeling your space expand from the inside out. Really reaching right hand to the sky as your feet anchor into the earth. Take a bigger inhale. On an exhale, you're going to pivot over left leg. Pivot your right toes towards the front of the mat so your hips truly turn. On an inhale, soften your left knee, kind of lift your heart. Exhale, dive it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. So it's a great place to stay, just right here, Parsvottanasana, sometimes called pyramid pose. Or fingers touch down, right hand, twisting left arm up, pushing your left hip back to square them off, opening across your heart, front, back, and sides. Being dynamic with the space you take up. Growing from the inside out. Take a bigger inhale. Full exhale. Walk hands forward, standing split. Stay nice and still. Or on your next exhale, tuck knee behind, right behind left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So a couple more of these tucks or a very safe hop. I'm a little too close to the bookcase. So placing your hands like plank, tiny hop. When you are ready, step back, right leg to downward dog, left leg open hip, take an inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow to sky. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, twice more. Downward dog to pause. Drop knees. Coming onto your seat. Right leg long, left foot in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant your left hand down. So this is with right leg straight. Left hand down. Open up, stargazer, just for a breath. One more. And then drop it down. Turn over right leg and fold. Janusirsasana. If that just doesn't feel good, bring it through the middle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, switch it up. Left leg long, right foot in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, push in a knee. 2 breaths up here, stargazer. Drop the hips, inhale, and then exhale over left leg. 5 long breaths to reset. This is where we will end the class. You can always go into Shavasana on your own. Some deeper stretches, or maybe roll into another practice, as this is a high energy class and you are prepared. Maybe you just roll into the rest of your day feeling spacious. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, cross-legged seat or another comfortable seat that works for you. Return to the center. Thanks for being here.